who do we see play that hard that really doesn't flirt with injury stints?
Hunter Pence used to?
But see, Hunter Pence was never as fast or as athletic.
You're
saying playing hard. You're not talking about
you're not talking about athletic. You're talking about playing the game hard nosed. That you can't
Edmund played the game hard, and he wasn't as athletic. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You can play
different from theirs.
But
it's
what
not
I'm
just
saying
playing
is
hard.
That's
you said
so.
play
What are
hard,
you saying?
though.
You said play hard.
He's
so
playing hard.
What are you really trying to say here?
He's playing hard. He's playing fast. Like there's a difference between a guy like Hunter Pence who has like a 35 speed in MLB The Show versus Tatis who's a blazer.
But you're not. You're talking about two different things here. Two very different things.
It's in the same.
I don't think it's not. It's not, because playing hard, you could be the slowest person in MLB and still play hard. Prince Fielder played hard.
Playing hard and playing risky. I don't want to say risky, but that's the way to put it. It's a risky play style. It's hard to keep up. We see guys like, all right, a guy that comes to mind, like we see Jacoby Ellsbury on the DL, or the IL, excuse me.
That's because he was on roids.
Hold on. When was he ever proved on roids?
What do you mean?
Wasn't.
He wasn't proved, but
no, it wasn't.
Did we get it from QAnon?
No, we didn't get it from QAnon because he got paid and his numbers took an absolute nosedive after he got paid, and the injuries piled up after he got paid. Right? Let's not act like we don't know what happened there.
We can put things together.
Exactly. He was injured before he was injured on Boston all the time. This guy was sliding 100 miles per hour. It's excessive, but he's sliding full blown into second base and tearing his collarbone. Runs into Adrian Beltre in left field. Like, that's not roids. The guy plays.
I think we can agree that after he got paid, though, like after when he came to the Yankees, he saw less field time than he did with Boston. Just period. Yeah. He was barely on the field, and I think that's what Greg's speaking to, and I understand that. Like the injury-prone nature increased severely. It wasn't just because he was playing hard; he could run up the line and pull a hammy. Like it wasn't contact, hard contact.
It was like non-contact.
Yeah,
it was ridiculous, 100%.
But I understand where Greg's coming from. It's an assumption. It hasn't been proven that he was on steroids, but based on what we know about steroids and how the body breaks down, you could assume that Jacoby Ellsbury got his contract using roids and then body breakdown when he got to the Yankees and did not perform.
Yeah, but how in this day and age, how do you cheat those tests? Like that's just what I like.
This is a great segue about cheating in baseball. There's always a way.
Yeah, there's always a way. I saw Zane was very upset. Loyal listener for sure. He's an Astros fan, so the emotions run high with him when it comes to this. I think he said I was misinformed about the cheating scandal. That's a fun hill to die on. As I take a condescending sip.
Are we transitioning into the cheating aspect?
Oh, you want to transition? Before we do that,
and stuff.
Yeah, before we do that, I just wanted to say Speedy did give us his little factoid. He was saying Hunter Pence was faster than what you gave him credit for. He was a center fielder for the Astros and for the Phillies, so he wasn't center field. He wasn't some slowpoke that you made him out to be.
Then he was a right fielder who became a slowpoke when he hit.
Well, that's going to happen to George Springer, but it happens over time. Yeah, not everybody keeps up over their whole career playing center field because they get slower. Like they don't have the same athleticism and speed as they did when they were younger. Yes,
he really did put his hand up.
It's 100% fact. But what I will say is the hard play style and speed are not the same. You're conflating the two, and it isn't. You can play super hard and not be a fast player, and you can still be injury prone. That's the guy that dives on everything, head first dive at home plate. If you're an outfielder running into walls, if you're a third baseman, even a first baseman, and you're running for a play that's foul territory and you go into the stands, like those guys play hard. Derek Jeter played hard. Derek Jeter's not fast. He played hard though. And so I don't think that the playing hard and speed have anything to do with each other necessarily.
But would you admit that it's hard to keep up for 1160 games? That play style of consistently running into that's not hard to keep.
I don't think Tatis runs into walls though.
I mean, Tatis is hurt. I mean,
he's hurt.
Actually, if we saw in the the second or third game of the year, he was running into shallow left field and collided with Jorge Mateo.
I mean, that's a communication thing.
That's communication thing. That can happen anytime. It can happen anytime. I wouldn't say that's he's trying to make a play.